For the fourth time down the years, the Tour de France began in the city of Brest in the northwest of France and in the region of Brittany. Beginning in Brest but heading to Landerneau for a first ever finish in the small town. 197.8 kilometres for stage 1, more than 2,500 metres of climbing and 6 categorised climbs. So building up to a brand new uphill finish at the Côte de la Fosse-aux-Loups in Landerneau, the Tour de France began with plenty of attacks straight from the off. Fresh legs, plenty of ambition and everybody looking to be up the road. Finally, a six-man group did get up the road. Bonamour, the local rider, was joined by Van Poppel, Rodriguez, Perez, Schelling and Swift. And behind they were never really given more than 3 minutes 40 seconds. A real fight for the first King of the Mountains jersey took a different turn when Ida Schelling attacked with 85 kilometres to go. The rest of the breakaway would be swallowed up as he went away and took that King of the Mountains jersey. Not a bad result on debut for the young Dutchman who was having some fun. Bora Hansgrohe taking their first prize of this tour. Peter Sagan, their sprinter, would be involved in the fight for the sprint points behind. Caleb Ewan taking most of the rest of those. And the moment when Schelling knew he would be in the King of the Mountains jersey was a special one on the day. The first of two horror moments of the day, however, came when a spectator's sign took down Tony Martin and most of the rest of the peloton. The first of two bad crashes forced Jesse Soetterlin to abandon the Tour de France. Those who'd missed out waited for the rest to rejoin. Tony Martin not in a good way, but thankfully back on his bike. Into the final 30 kilometres and the race resumed at the front. The Koenig Quickstep wanting to take it up. Julian Alaphilippe, one of the favourites. Van Der Poel, Van Aert with them. But a lot more riders taken down in a second crash well inside the final few kilometres. A crash that would undoubtedly condition the Tour de France for a lot of teams. Chris Froome, after going through agony to get back to this level and return to the Tour de France, was also down but did finish the stage. Onto the final climb and Dries Devenijns would put in a dig to lead out his mate. But Julian Alaphilippe, the world champion, would attack with well over 2 kilometres to go. He had a gap and continued to pull. Pierre Latour went after him for Total Energie. Wout van Aert briefly tried, Roglic as well with Pogačar, but nobody could get near. Julian Alaphilippe proving that yellow was once again his favourite colour of the rainbow. The world champion's jersey will be exchanged for a yellow jersey after Julian Alaphilippe returned to the Tour de France to win stage 1. Second place went to Michael Matthews, third place and bonus seconds to Primož Roglic, but the winner and first leader, Alaphilippe, the world champ. Delight for Alaphilippe just days after becoming a father, winning stage 1, a top 10 that include the likes of Thomas, Pogačar, the defending champion, and Roglic, who'd finished second the year before. A yellow jersey as France dares to dream. Julian Alaphilippe beginning the Tour de France in the yellow jersey. Will he still be wearing it when we get to Paris? Alaphilippe at the top at the start. Of course, the jersey could change hands in the coming days with more uphill, unpredictable finishes to come. And all that starts on stage 2, leaving Perros-Guirec on the coast and heading to Mours de Bretagne. Slightly shorter distance at 183.5 kilometres, but more King of the Mountains climbs, bonus seconds, and yet another uphill finish for the puncheurs, or who knows, the GC riders too. Many riders will be counting the cost after day 1 of the Tour de France. Julian Alaphilippe will be taking in the adulation. He wins stage 1, and France dares to dream.